Hey, what's up? This is Antonio Thompson from AntonioRThompson.com, and I'm coming to you from my home office here in Brooklyn, New York. Today I'm going to share with you 3 reasons why your Facebook ads aren't working and you're not converting them into sales in your business. And so, obviously, if you've been on Facebook, you know that Facebook has changed dramatically over the course of several years, and your reach, your engagement can be quite dismal. And the best way, the fastest way to get engagement, to generate some leads is through Facebook paid advertisement, right? And so yesterday here in New York, I actually hosted a live meetup where I met a couple entrepreneurs who wanted to learn how to use Facebook advertising in their business. And so I went through the basics of getting set up, getting started, how I approach Facebook advertising, and it was very, very well received, very helpful to them. And so the way I approach Facebook ads is, it's not just about marketing and putting your offer out there in front of people, right? It's Facebook advertising and advertising in general online is not like you're walking through Times Square and there's tons of billboards all over the place, right? It's not about just putting your stuff out there and having people see you and buying from you. That's not how Facebook advertising works. And so my strategy and my approach is to build an audience on my Facebook fan page that has an interest in what it is I'm sharing and going to be posting about, right? And so as you think about moving into Facebook advertising and starting to do that, you want to think about who your audience is, who actually has a need for your product, service, or opportunity. And so you want to start by building that audience on your Facebook fan page. Now, if your audience if your product and service is primarily have to do with health and wellness, or let's say travel, you want to target people who actually have an interest in health and wellness or travel, right? So you're going to target with your ad, a likes ad to get people to your page, to get them to like your page. You're going to target people who have an interest in health and wellness or travel, right? So you're going to target magazines like Travel and Leisure. You're going to target health and wellness magazines. You're going to target maybe some gyms, right? You're going to target people who have interest in that particular topic so they can like your page, because on your page you're going to be sharing content and value that's relevant to that particular topic, right? And point of emphasis here, something I said yesterday. Facebook is probably the greatest social experiment of our time, right? There's so much data, there's so much information in Facebook that makes it very easy for us as marketers to connect with and engage with and reach out to people who actually have an interest in our product, service, or opportunity. But the challenge is most marketers just think, all right, I'm just going to put my ad up there. I'm going to tell them, hey, join my business opportunity. I'm going to say, hey, go buy my product, and they're going to do it. And that's just not the case. And so the 3 reasons why your Facebook ads probably aren't working and aren't really producing sales are very, very simple, right? The first is you have to understand that people aren't on social media, on Facebook, to buy stuff. That's just reality, right? No one wakes up in the morning and say, oh, get out of bed, I want to buy some sneakers. Let me go to Facebook and find some sneakers to buy. No one says that. No one wakes up in the morning saying, good morning, I want to go join a business opportunity. Let me go to Facebook and find one. That just doesn't happen, right? And so when you understand what the point of social media is, which is to be social, people are there to connect, engage, and be entertained. Your advertisements, your content needs to really do that. Connect, engage, help people connect, engage, and be entertained, right? And so people aren't there to buy. So don't create ads that say buy my stuff, buy my stuff, buy my stuff. You want to provide value, right? Get people to learn something from you, and then embedded in that you can take them to the next step, which could be to click this link to check out my free PDF on how to lose 10 pounds in the next 30 days, or my free PDF on my free video on how to travel the world without, breaking the bank, right? You have to give people value up front that connects with them, that engages them and entertains them to some degree, so that they actually build a rapport and they get to like, know, and trust you and actually want to take the next step with you, right? You're building an audience, you're building a fan base, you're building a tribe of people who actually like you and want to hear from you and want to eventually buy and support you, right? And so the first thing you have to understand is people don't come to social media or Facebook to buy, and that's one of the biggest mistakes we make as marketers online. We try to get people, we try to sell, and Facebook is not a selling platform, it's a social media platform. We have to understand that. The second tip is that you got to understand that when you're marketing, when you're advertising, it takes time, right? You may see people who take screenshots of them being able to generate thousands or hundreds of leads on Facebook, but for like 20 cents, 30 cents, 40 cents, but it takes time, right? It takes time for Facebook, for advertising in general, to actually start to reap results, right? So you have to test, right? You have to, I remember one time, I mentioned this yesterday in the live meetup, that about early this year, I actually ran 2 ads. It was a likes campaign to get people to like my fan page. I ran an ad, and one picture had a blue background and one had like a yellowish background, right? And so I ran 2 ads to 2 different audiences, and one audience liked the blue background and I got likes for like less than 50 cents. The other audience liked the red or yellow background and didn't like the blue background, and I got very little likes on the blue background. And so marketing and advertising is about testing, right? You're gonna test headlines, you're gonna see what works, right? You're gonna see what your audience actually likes, right? And it's not about you. The thing is, it's not about you, it's about what your audience is going to respond to. So you have to be constantly monitoring your ads. You have to be looking and see, okay, this headline isn't working, or it feels like this headline isn't working. Let me tweak it to see if it might, be more effective with another word in there, or something different, or something, a different picture, right? You want to test, and you have to tweak to find an ad that gets you the results you desire at a very, very good price. The third reason why, reasons Facebook ads, aren't working and not producing sales is that there's a poor follow-up, right? When it comes to running ads, people typically expect, someone to click on a link and actually buy something right away. And that's just not the case. When you think about building an audience and building a brand online and running ads to that audience, you still have to warm them up, right? These are cold people, right? These are people you don't know, people that have liked your page, but they're still getting to know you, right? So you have to have a system in place to actually follow up and really keep them engaged with you throughout the course of a period, right? So you get, let's say you run a Facebook likes campaign, right? And you get them on your fan page. Now you have to provide them with content, provide value to them, right? They came to you and they were cold first. Now they're a little bit warm because they actually liked your page. And now you have to provide more value, provide more content to them, right? You have to share blog posts. You have to share maybe inspirational quotes. You maybe have to, share some interesting articles with them, right? So you want to constantly keep them warm. And so you do that by providing consistent value on your fan page. Additionally, when they decide to take that next step and actually opt in, put their name and email address into a form, and maybe grab your PDF download of the 10 ways to lose weight in 30 days, or the video on how to travel the world without breaking the bank, when they opt into that form, you need to have a system in place to send them emails consistently, periodically, right? It can be set up through your autoresponder, which is basically a email service that provides continuous emails that you wrote that provide more value to your audience on an ongoing basis, right? You're constantly warming them up, keeping them really warm. So you do that by posting on your fan page, sharing content and value. You do that by sharing Make sure they get on your email list and sharing consistent, value through emails. You also do that by inviting them to things like webinars, trainings, where they get to know you, right? They get to know you better. They get to feel more comfortable with you. So you move them from, being cold out there in the marketplace. You get them warm by them liking your fan page, and then you get them really, really, really hot and turn them into really, really hot buyers by providing them consistent and continuous value through blog posts, webinars, Facebook posts, emails that they like you, they know you, they trust you. And then when you have something for sale and you reach out to them and say, hey, I'm doing this course, I'm doing this awesome giveaway offer, and it's $50, $97, they're more likely to buy because you've actually cultivated them. You warmed them up from a cold prospect to a very, very warm prospect. And so Facebook advertising is very, very powerful in that it can help you grow your business fast, but it does take a little bit of time to get those prospects warm, right? And building that relationship with them is going to be key when you're trying to get them to buy something. The key point here is that people are not on social media to buy stuff. You need to entice them and engage them with content that is funny, engaging, connecting with them, connecting with their interest, and things that entertain them, right? So don't just put out an ad that says, I'm selling a product, here, come buy my tea, here's the link. It's not gonna be effective, it's not gonna work. So provide value, provide helpful tips, build your audience. That's the biggest thing. Building your audience on your fan page is going to be critical, because once you build that audience and you start to share content with them and value with them, they're going to be more receptive to hearing from you. So build your audience first with the likes ad. I promise you that will help you to get lower cost with your ads, as well as more engagement from your audience, right? I hope you got value out of this video. If you did, please like it, share it, and comment on it. And definitely click the link at the end of this video, maybe in the description box below or on the screen, where you can take a 30-day test drive of the marketing and training platform I use to grow my business online. This system has allowed me to help me to generate over 2,500 leads, sponsor as many as 7 people in a single week, and earn commissions in my business. So click the link, check it out. There's also tons of bonuses that I'm offering with this offer. You get me for the next 30 days to work with 15 entrepreneurs. There are currently 12 spots left. Grab your spot today and let's start working together. Peace.